Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're taking a look at Reflection, which is a game about a girl named Ivy who buys an antique mirror and then starts playing a strange game. It is a visual novel, which I don't usually play, but this one sounded really interesting, so I figured we should take a look at it. The sweet smoke of the dying candle dances through the room, enveloping my senses. Hello? Yep. Click. I have to click, don't I? I have to click, okay. A small distraction as the dark world behind my eyes descends. Okay, deep breaths. Visualize. Feel the room. Time passes, though how much, I'm unsure. The tendrils of my memory reach out, shaping the darkness, giving it life. Come on, focus. It worked! I sigh, repeating the descriptions my friends had made of me before. You're insane. Certifiably crazy. Giving my head a shake, I continue. Here we go. The first rule. Contemplate your decision to visit. Well, I'm a curious person. Maybe a simple answer isn't enough. I'm studying folklore and I love the occult. I'm working on my master's. And yesterday, I noticed just how empty my apartment is. It doesn't feel like it's mine yet. I moved from shared housing and finally have my own space. I was excited at first. No roommates, no parties, no drama. But aside from a bed and table, I didn't bring furniture. Not even a mirror. So I walked into an antique store when I saw an old mirror in the window, and I bought it. When I tore off the paper the clerk had wrapped it in, I saw writing on the back of the frame, carved into the wood. The rules. When online searches at the school archives turned up blank, I knew I had to play. Ouija boards, pendulums, tarot cards, I've tried them all. If it's an occult practice, I've studied it. Rituals especially. Alright, covered rule 1. The second rule. Give her permission to borrow your voice, but nothing else. And I know that this narration is probably Ivy as well, but I wasn't entirely sure, and also if I do a male voice, it's a little more distinct, so I'm gonna keep doing this male voice. I continue without hesitation, doing this male voice. Give her permission to borrow your voice, but nothing else. I continue without hesitation. You may borrow my voice. Why did you say it twice? There's no reply. Rule 3. Let go until she arrives. I loosen my grip and allow my mind to wander. So, what does happen now? Why is everything turning blurry? What happened? Hair raises as my flash screams below, begging me to turn back. I love the sensation. Review the rules while you wait. Review the rules while you wait. I recite them in the stillness of the void. Allow her to speak first. Ask if you've met before. Speak quietly. Say goodbye. Don't open your eyes. Don't accept any deals. Never break the mirror. Never visit twice. Never scream. I resist the urge to roll my eyes. These rules reek of childish plotting. Something shifts. My nails dig into the vanity, nearly cracking. The sensation of breath on my neck is familiar. The pattern unmistakably human. As the air traces my skin, I feel an echo in my bones. It's cold. Freezing. What does that mean? What happened? What is going on? Does she look different now? She's here. Her presence. It's how I've imagined the spirit world to be. Back to back with our own, felt and heard, but unseen. Oh, what happened to her face? Ivy! My heart shudders. I knew she'd borrow my voice, but that's fucking weird. I clear my throat. Hell! The word jumps to my mind, and I rush to correct myself. Have we met? Yes. A gasp escapes me. It's not a scream. It doesn't count. I know what it's like to try to scream. How did she? But it didn't when the guards first came for me. I ran to my father instead. He opened the door when they brought the rope. Wait, hang on. He didn't want a troublesome daughter. Wait, what direction is this going and what's going on here? A girl who reeked of vanity. A sinner, a little witch. So does this mean that the voice in the mirror is a dead woman who got hanged by her own father? Is that what happened? That's much weirder than I expected. Anyways, I'm a little afraid, but I want to click history. I want to see what happens then. Aha! That's just all the dialogue we had. Aha! Okay, let's just return then. I just thought I should check that out. Maybe it's something interesting. Something more interesting than a transcript, which is already good. But anyways, a sinner, a little witch. They were jealous girls. Even when I hung from the tree, my hair fell in perfect ringlets and glistened in the sunlight. They didn't stay to watch me die. You see, they didn't drop me from the branch. They lowered me. It was slow and boring. They hanged me from a willow in the edge of the lake. I used to admire my reflection on that riverbank, but that day I swung in the breeze and watched my feet dangle above the water's edge. I saw my eyes bulge and my tongue beg to leave my throat. I wasn't pretty anymore. Just like father said, cursed is everyone that hangeth on the tree. I was trapped there. I was trapped there even after the warmth had left my body. The pain didn't end. I wondered if that was death. If I would feel my body pull at my neck like a rotten anchor until it finally gave way and left my skull behind. I wondered if I'd be buried beside my mother and feel her decay next to me. The sun set and no one came. I swayed there through the night, but when the dawn broke and the morning light shone on my corpse, I slipped away. I fell into the stream and lingered there for a time. It washed away the pain. But that putrid anger remained. Why? What happened? Why? Why did her father hang her? What did she do? Now I visit girls like me, the ones who watch themselves die slowly. My throat tightens. I'm not like you. Goosebumps trace my spine as she laughs. Do you remember the bridge? Those girls were just like the ones that tied the noose. What does that mean? They wanted to watch a pretty girl die. And you wanted to make them smile. You thought they were your friends. My nails stick under the skin of my palm. Goodbye. Goodbye. We're not gonna screw that. Let me save. So we can do it again with a different choice. Let's screw it goodbye. That should hopefully get us the good ending, and then we can try to get the bad ending as well. I want out. I want out. Goodbye.
You're afraid because you remember? I was in the river when you jumped. Just beneath the surface, waiting with arms outstretched. Our eyes met as you plunged below. We met again shortly afterward. I glanced at you from the bottom of a bottle. You took those pills from a stranger's hand and dropped them on your tongue. You felt pretty when you did that. I watched you drown them in liquor. Now you're here, ready to die.
No!
What do those girls call you? Daredevil, thrill seeker, junkie, suicidal. They weren't wrong. The things you did to make them laugh, to make them like you. You knew what it would cost. And every time you survived that plunge, you climbed higher, always searching for happiness in others when you can't scratch the surface of your own. You're a parasite.
I shake my head. I wasn't trying to kill myself.
Don't lie. I've been watching. Every risk. That jump. Those pills. Summoning her.
That jump. Those pills. Summoning her. I did it willingly. I liked it.
You just need to bring the rope. Trust me, you'll love the feeling. It's better than every brush with death. Give me your hands. I'll do it for you.
The rules. Give her nothing else. I won't let you.
Don't be scared. It's fast, like cliff jumping. Give me your eyes.
No.
Maybe I was wrong. You're not ready. But I want you to stay.
The sweet crash of glass shatters my focus. My head trembles as I reach out, refusing to open my eyes. To my relief, the mirror remains intact. As I lower my hand, I feel it. A braided necklace tightening.
So pretty. I have a gift for you. Let me get the clasp.
Please, I won't miss it again. Is that the end? The news tears into my soft flesh with a burning touch. I can't breathe. I'm going to die.
Oh, sweet Ivy. I promise you will. I know you. The next time you visit, you'll give me your hands willingly. We'll jump together. But for now, goodbye.
The robe slips away. She's gone. Goodbye. Is that the end?
That
that is the end. Alright, that was the end. That was one ending. So, I was thinking if I should tell you how I interpret this story, but it was, well, it wasn't bland. It was very obvious, which I don't think is a bad thing. It's okay that it was obvious. It's, you can make your story so that people can immediately understand them, and I think it was pretty cool. It was a pretty neat idea, I have to say that. Though about, like, should I say it now? Okay, come on, I'm going to say it just in case someone didn't get it. The idea was that this Ivy and also this woman from the mirror could never find happiness unless they impressed others, and the ultimate thing to impress someone else, in their opinion, was to kill themselves. So, and through that they could then find something like happiness. I think that's what it was meant to do, and that's a pretty dark but pretty unique idea. And it was a little spookier than I thought, so well done. Now let's try out what happens if we, instead of saying goodbye, say fuck you. Can I take a look at what just happened? My dad's on the skin of my paw. Ah, yes, she talked about Ivy trying to jump off that bridge. Okay, so fuck you. Fuck you. It was a dare. I feel a razor-sharp smile grow.
Your fault because you remember. I was in the river when you jumped.
Just beneath. Hey, hang on. Hang on, is that the same thing now? That's the same thing. No real choices. That's a shame. I have to say it was a neat story, but it would have been really cool if we could have actually made a choice that made a difference. But still pretty cool. I have to say that. So, that was a neat little game. Really well done. If you own an antique mirror, please give this video a like and maybe share it with someone else who might also be owning an antique mirror. If you want to be the first to know whenever I upload new content and help this show grow, you should subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.